Over the next 36 hours, we're going to be talking a lot about Tropical Storm Francine. Still a tropical storm at this hour. It is now heading to the north and east, getting ever so closer to the Louisiana coastline. For us, it's going to have significant impacts to our weather over the next coming days. Right now, there are just some upper-level clouds floating through parts of central and south Mississippi. Right now in Starkville, we're not really being impacted on that at all. You can see on our campus cam, beautiful cumulus clouds. You couldn't even tell that the system is headed towards us. We will be in the upper 80s throughout the rest of the afternoon hours. And then we'll start seeing some clouds build. That's when we'll start seeing just the first impacts from Tropical Storm Francine. This evening will be fairly mild, so temperatures in the mid-70s, and we'll work into the upper 60s for the overnight hours. Now let's jump into future radar because things are going to be changing fairly quickly as we head into the afternoon. This is Wednesday, early morning. Again, those clouds working in. Maybe a first rain band, a couple showers. Winds now will begin to start picking up around 15 to 20 miles an hour as far as the gusts. And then Thursday morning, notice it's going to come in fairly early, so that dog walk that you may like to do in the morning, probably not going to be a good idea. Then the biggest, probably the heaviest rainfall coming through early Thursday afternoon, still rainy into the evening hours, and then we will get clearing Thursday evening. So a bit of good news, a bit of relief, and then the system will begin to actually stall out. So we'll see some lingering impacts, although not as bad as it will be at its peak sometime around Thursday at noon area-wide. Now for Starkville, probably be an hour earlier and an hour later than areas like Tupelo and areas along the Highway 78 corridor, but that's just a general feel of what we're going to get across the area. Now, what you're looking at is future raincast totals, rainfall totals. Now, 4 to 7 inches, maybe it's a little bit too much, I do think, for this particular model is showing. I do think it'll be more towards 3 to 4 inches of rain, but we will see some locally heavy amounts across the area, good for our drought, but bad for flash flooding threats in our area. So what we're watching, Tropical Storm Watch, is in effect for areas towards Jackson, Hinds County, also towards Hancock County, Harrison County, areas along the coastline. We shouldn't see wind gusts and at least sustained winds past tropical storm force, which is 40 miles an hour. I'm expecting the maximum sustained winds for us, 15, 20, maybe 25 miles an hour with gusts potentially getting to 40 miles an hour. It's going to be windy Wednesday at noon, Friday afternoon as well. So what I do now, bring in that patio furniture, or at least tie it up, get those last minute preparations in, because as we head into tomorrow, we'll start seeing the first impacts. Thursday is going to be pretty much a washout. Friday conditions improve, and then Saturday for the home football game here in Starkville, things will improve, be a bit breezy at times, but overall it's going to be a good game day. Sunday, a similar story.